Hey guys, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here for a minute. It's 1:20-ish in the afternoon, and I'm frustrated. So I was supposed to have my cardiology appointment today, right? And so I was gonna wake up at like 11-ish so that I could shower and get ready and do all that because my appointment was at 1 o'clock. And it takes about 15-20 minutes to get to the office from my house. So I was like, okay, 11, I'll have plenty of time. So I set my alarms, do all that stuff, and I hit the snooze, because sometimes I'll do that, like, when I'm not even conscious, I'll hit the snooze button in my sleep. Not good. So I'm like, oh yeah, my alarm hasn't gone off, I'm fine, and I woke up again. I'm like, oh, I should just check the time just to be sure. And it was 12:45. And I was like, oh crap. That's the time I was supposed to be leaving the house. So right then I'm a little bit flustered. So I was just like, wasn't able to take my shower. I'm like, great. So the hat and then extra body spray because, you don't want to smell bad. And rush out of the house, call them, and they say, well, your appointment's supposed to be right now, so the doctor might not be able to see you. That's a little frustrating because it's like, okay, look, when I get into the office, I sit in the room for 15-20 minutes before the doctor even comes in. So the fact that I'm like 5 minutes late, they can't see me, like, it's a little perturbing, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe there's reasons for that. Like, I get it. I was late. That's my own fault. I could have been there on time. But still, it's just like, well, you make me wait forever once I'm there on time to see you. Yeah, I'm 5 minutes late and you can't see me. And then my phone ran out of memory and made me even more frustrated. Yay! This is not starting out to be a good day. So, okay. Basically, I finally get there. I find parking. I don't remember all what caught, but I find parking, which takes forever to find parking in this place. So it probably took me like 3-4 minutes to even find a parking spot, which is not very long, but when you're running late, it's really frustrating. I run to the doctor's office basically because I know I'm late, and I'm like, if I don't get there now, they're not gonna be able to see me, which is not good when you have health problems like I do. Running is not advisable. So I'm still out of breath. Get there, there's someone waiting in line in front of me that's just taking their time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know it's not their fault. How are they supposed to know that I'm in a hurry? But come on, you don't have to just sit there and jibber jabber and blah 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 blah. So I get up to the window and I'm like, hi, I'm so sorry, I called them and whatever, and I'm like, I'm Teresa, and they're like, okay. So they had to check with the doctor, and the doctor is like, well, apparently the nurse said that until they get my heart monitor test, they can't see me. I'm like, well, I had my doctor send that over to you guys. Like, I saw the doctor, 2 weeks ago, and I specifically asked them right then and there. I gave them the number, and I'm like, can you please fax this over? They're like, oh yeah, we'll fax it. Nope. So basically, they're like, well, we can't see you because we don't have the heart monitor test. The doctor needs to see that to be able to know what the heck's going on with you. Otherwise, it's like, this pointless. And then I also have to have my echo done again, which I knew I had to have it again because I got sick and wasn't able to finish it. But I wasn't told that, oh, by the way, you can't see the doctor till you get your echo finished. Wouldn't they have called and like cancel that appointment and be like, oh hey, we can't see you because you don't have your echo yet? No, I just have to go in and find out, oh, by the way, the doctor can't see you till you get your echo done. Like, okay. So I have to reschedule the echo, which of course now is not for another like 2 weeks out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is really frustrating because my symptoms are getting worse and worse, and I now can't see the doctor for another 2 weeks. Actually, no, I get the echo in 2 weeks, and then I have to see the doctor after that. So who knows how long it's going to be before I actually see the doctor. I'm just really perturbed today. And then, so, yeah, I mean, at least the lady behind the desk, like, she's really nice and everything, and she apologized for the confusion, but I'm just like, it still is really frustrating, And like, you could have at least told me. And I would have saved everyone time if you would have been like, yeah, I can't see you until you get this done, so why even keep that appointment? You know what I mean? Like, there's no point to keep that appointment. I don't know. It's just really frustrating. And anyway, so I was like, okay, well, I need something because I throw up when I have procedures done. And like, I don't want to throw up again because they can't finish it if I throw up. And then I would need to do it again. And that's just, no, not happening. So she said that she's going to see if the doctor can prescribe me a anti-nausea medication that I can take. So that hopefully I will not puke during the exam, because I have to get it done. But if I'm throwing up, they can't do it. So it's just like this super frustrating. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the store, buy myself some fruit, like some berries and strawberries, raspberries, because I need something sweet to eat that's not unhealthy for me. And I love berries, and I've been craving them lately, so we'll see. And find a way to chill out, I guess. You guys hear that? I think it's hailing. So loud. It is 5:30 in the morning, and I'm awake, barely. So last night I got a really awesome surprise. My boyfriend happened to be in town for work. He's currently training with a trucking company, and they happen to have a load in Portland tonight, and so they got in last night, and they're offloading in the morning, this morning. So they were staying the night in Portland, so I got to go see him. I picked him up and brought him back to my place, so we went out, had Applebee's for dinner, and then came back to my place and just kind of hung out for a little bit, and then passed out because we were both extremely tired. And then we got up at like 4, and I took him back to his truck. So he's with a trainer right now, so he's driving with somebody, but the guy was there with the truck. And then Josh came home with me, which was, it was 8.5 hours that we were together, but it's the best 8.5 hours of the year so far. I've not seen him since November, like early November, so it's been like 4, almost 5 months since I've seen him. And we've gone a lot longer in between seeing each other, but it doesn't make it easier. And it sucks that he can't stay. It sucks that I only saw him for 8.5 hours, and some of those hours we were asleep. But you know what? I thank the Lord, because I was having such a bad day, which you guys will see. And I got the call that he was going to be in town, and it just made everything. I miss him. So I have a doctor appointment at 7:45 a.m. I'm actually getting my blood drawn, because I wasn't able to get my blood drawn on Thursday, which I don't think I vlogged that day, so I will I'll post a little video update, because I saw the naturopath, and this is regarding my health, so I'll definitely post a vlog about, or just a little video talking about what the doctor said on Thursday. But yeah, I go in a couple hours to get my blood drawn, so I'm going to go back to sleep for about 2 hours and get up and go to the store and buy myself a protein drink, because they weren't able to get my blood last time. And so she said this time try and drink a protein drink before I go, and hopefully that'll get the blood flowing and help me from passing out because I like to, well, I don't actually pass out, I just puke. I get to the point of like, I'm gonna pass out and then I puke, and it's just like, it's very frustrating. But, yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't puke this time. Well, bad news. I didn't end up going to get my blood drawn because when I woke up, I ended up feeling so extremely nauseous, I could barely get out of bed. So I had to call and cancel my appointment because I couldn't even get out of bed. There was no way I was going to drive there, not throw up, you know, to get my blood done. And, yeah, so that sucks. I think I'm going to call my doctor on Monday and make an appointment just to go in and see her and talk to her and maybe get the blood done then at the same time I talk to her, because I've been getting progressively worse. I've been so exhausted. Like, I can't even function. I can barely be awake. I can barely do anything. And right now, this hand is tingling really bad, like it fell asleep, but I wasn't doing anything that would make it do that. So that's also worrisome. I get that occasionally, like my limbs just tingle occasionally. I don't understand what's going on with me. It's concerning, and I think, you know, I don't know if that's a symptom of POTS or not. I guess we'll find out when I talk to the doctor, the naturopath, or the cardiologist. But yeah, it's really not fun. So I don't really know where to go from here. I'm gonna go get myself some food and then probably go back to bed, honestly, because I'm just so tired. I don't understand why I'm so tired. Dr. Rose, my naturopath, she actually mentioned to me the possibility of my Lyme's reactivating, because she says that in certain people, like car accidents or some kind of like traumatic event like that can reactivate your Lyme disease. And actually my chiropractor, his wife has Lyme disease, and that's how hers got reactivated, was a car accident. So I'm like, great. You know, at first I wasn't thinking like, oh no, I don't think it's reactivated because I'm not really having like the headaches, and that was my main thing before with Lyme disease, is I got like migraines for like months on end. And I'm not really having that, but I'm having all these other symptoms and stuff. So I think I'm just going to ask her just to go ahead and test me for it, because I would much rather be tested for it and find out like, no, it's not activated, than like have to continue to live like this and then realize later on, oh my gosh, yeah, your Lyme disease is back, and now it's done even more damage to your body because we didn't know. It's just a really frustrating thing dealing with poor health, and then like not knowing. That's the hardest part, is the not knowing. Because like, you know, if I knew what was wrong, then it's like, okay, well, there's steps that we can take to fix it or manage it. You know, if it's not curable, at least we can figure out how to manage it, or at least it would give me peace of mind, because I'm like, okay, I know that I have this. So I don't know, it's just, knowing just makes it better, and not knowing is so scary, because you're like, my body's doing all these things and I don't understand why it's doing these things. And yeah, so anyways, that's who I am today. Just tired. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate sauce, sprinkles, and gluten-free strawberry cake. Delicious.